Definitely don't want any of this garbage. Spirit Claws doesn't really do anything unless I can kill Mire Keeper with it. Brand Bronzebeard is not common in Druid. See if I can roll spell damage to kill it. Unlucky. I guess I'll put 1 damage on it. So if he clears my board and I get spell damage next turn, I can run into it. I guess I could have sent the 1/1 into it, so next turn I could punch it with the Spirit Claws and then Maelstrom Portal to kill it. I think the brand probably indicates that he's playing Cthulhu Druid. Not really sure what else it would indicate. Oh, there's spell damage. Pretty easy turn. I think I just play the Azure Drake here. There was some consideration to play Halaziel instead, so that the spell damage was a surprise. But like, there's always surprise spell damage from my hero power, so you always kind of have to play assuming there's spell damage. Okay, he played a lot of cards that turn, but he didn't really do anything. So that's cool. I could go Manatide Thing from Below here. That's actually quite strong. The 5/5 on its own is kind of hard for Druid to deal with. And then there's a Manatide totem behind it. That was also a pretty good turn to just develop my Justicar. But if he just had like Thoris and Wrath or something, I would get completely wrecked by that. Hex would be really good here. Even just spell damage is pretty good here. Well, I don't have a good way to deal with the high main. I guess I'm just gonna play Halaziel as a dude here. And Thing from Below his face. I had to play something for my hand. Could have been Feral Spirit. The Feral Spirits just kind of die to the high main though. If the high main's killing one of my dudes, I want it to be trading with the Thing from Below so I can AoE the hyenas next turn. Wow. Well, my Volcanic Drake costs 0 mana this turn, so that's dope. So I guess the play here is... I can actually just use my weapon on high main because I'm going to heal so much this turn. So it's probably weapon into high main, hero power, AoE, Feral Spirit, Volcanic Drake. If I roll spell damage, I can play Maelstrom Portal instead of Lightning Storm. It's still fine though. I mean, I guess I do just play Feral Spirit here, right? Like, what does Druid do against this board? Yogg and Prey. I even drew the Lava Shock, so I'll be almost full mana next turn. Yeah, that's what I like to see out of a 6-drop. Not a damn Savannah High main. Did he ever read that I was Control Shaman before I played? Yeah, I had Halazel on the board already. He had to know I was playing a shitload of AoE spells. I guess he just felt if he went for it there and I didn't have it, that was his best chance to win. So I'm only on 5 mana here. Can't really do anything too impressive. I guess if I roll spell damage, which is 50-50, I can just Lightning Bolt this guy. Is that even worth it though? If I rolled the Searing Totem, I was just gonna send this guy in and then Healing Wave him. I'm at 30, I have a huge card advantage. Maybe I should just save the Lightning Bolt for a little bit of flexibility since I only have one of those and I have 2 Healing Waves. What the fuck? Okay, so he's playing Bran Barnes, I guess? I played that deck once. And I guess I haven't seen any other minions. Alright, so he's going for memes. I can appreciate memes, man. I mean, I wasn't playing Savagery in my Ancient One deck. I don't know if I can get behind that. Man, I felt so good that I was beating up a Druid and he's just playing a meme deck. Feels bad. I don't think there's... Oh, I do have a Spirit Claws in hand, so there is a pretty reasonable way for me to not overdraw here. Just make more spell damage. I'm just gonna push with my weapon. I've seen that he has like... I'm assuming he has like no minions in his deck. So the Spirit Claws is mostly just face damage.
Tonight, a tale of terror.
Oh shit. I wasn't expecting Yasharaj in the deck. I thought it was just Bran, Barnes, and Ancient One. Alright, he healed up there, but I have pretty much no burst. So probably have to Hex Ancient One. So I can have my Maelstrom Portal do 4 damage here if I want. It's actually not quite good enough to kill the Barnes, but it's probably fine. Alright, so we're hexing this. Maelstrom Portal, I can't play my Giants even if I play the Maelstrom Portal. I mean, I guess I just want a spell damage totem anyway. Probably rather have a spell damage totem than a random 1-drop. Don't double swipe me, bro. Oh, okay, that's fine. So there's no way to play double giant here. I do need to get a card out of my hand so I don't overdraw with Mana Tide. So I guess I'm going to Lava Shock face. How much damage do I have, actually? I forgot I had so much spell damage. 5, 11... I can... Oh, okay. I wasn't BMing you, buddy, I swear. Alright, Shaman is the matchup that I was hoping for. Probably keep Thalnos, because it's so good with Spirit Claws. Or do I just hard mulligan it for Spirit Claws? Probably don't keep the Thalnos, keep Lightning Bolt for Tunnel Trog though, I guess. Or I can keep both for a Totem Golem. I'll just keep both. I think it's fine to cycle the Thalnos, and sometimes the spell damage is relevant with the Lightning Bolt, or if I draw into a Spirit Claws. I drew all of the cards surrounding my Spirit Claws, but not the Spirit Claws. Make a dude, hopefully it's spell damage. So I can kill that guy with Thalnos Lightning Bolt. I can also just try to 1 and 3 the spell damage totem. I don't desperately need to kill the totem golem here. Sometimes it just gets caught up in AoE later. But both of my AoEs are kind of awkward against a totem golem. I think I'm just going to kill it. If I just go for Maelstrom Portal here, I can send Thalnos into one of the wolves, it'll die. He'll have a 2-1 that's probably contested by whichever 1-drop I get. I can also just play down the Manatide Totem, and he can't onboard kill it. And pretty much anything he does that answers the Manatide leaves up the Thalnos. So I think I'm just going to go Manatide pass here. Alright, he had the lightning bolt. I was thinking more along the lines of he might play Flame Tongue Totem or something to kill it, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and start with a totem here. If I got spell damage, I would have thought about playing the Maelstrom Portal. Since I missed, I think I'll just draw a couple cards.
Job's done.
I have a lot of AoE in my hand.
Tonight, a tale of glorious redemption.
Alright, that turn certainly could have gone worse for me. This is kind of a lot of pressure, but the elemental destruction here is quite bad. Probably just going to totem pass for another turn. If he plays more stuff, I can go elemental destruction plus volcanic drake next turn. Or maybe like lightning storm, maelstrom portal will be good enough instead of the elemental destruction. I have so much AoE. If I elemental destruction here, I'll be on 3 mana next turn, which isn't great. If I go for lightning storm, maelstrom portal, it's a guaranteed kill on these 4. It may not kill Barnes, which is kind of sketchy. It also requires me to use 2 of my AoE spells. I can't totem first if I want to play Volcanic Drake this turn, which I think I do. Let's go for Elemental Destruction. It lets me also play Manatide Totem, which is pretty sick. I'm going to be really low on mana next turn, but it should be somewhat difficult for him to deal with Manatide and Volcanic Drake cleanly this turn. Don't make me look stupid by going Azure Drake, Spirit Claws, Lightning Bolt. Alright, that certainly could have gone worse for me. Do I just counter with my own Maelstrom Portal here? It kills the 2 on the left for sure, and then probably kills the Light Warden just trading into it. I could also just go for Feral Spirit here, but I leave spell damage up. He could just Lightning Storm. Would he have played Lightning Storm if he had it last turn? I'm not sure if I can make the read that he doesn't have Lightning Storm. I think I'm just going to go for a Maelstrom Portal here. If these trade, that's fine. Wow, he went face with the Light Warden. That's so greedy. I get to kill his totem for free if I want. So if I try to go for Halaziel Lightning Storm here, I actually need to high roll on both the Trog and the Azure Drake to clear. So that's kinda shitty. I could go for Halaziel Elemental Destruction, but it's not a great Elemental Destruction. I'm kinda running out of AoE against a Shaman, which isn't good. I could also just go for like Lightning Storm Maelstrom Portal, which is a guaranteed clear, but again, same issue of kind of running out of AoE against a Shaman. Not super crazy about that. I don't even have to AoE here, I guess. I could try to hold one more turn so that I could go Halaziel, Storm, Maelstrom Portal. Oh, I missed the attack. Shit. Well, anyway, I'm just trying to stall for another turn. I'm overloaded, so I can't go Halaziel, Storm, Maelstrom Portal next turn, but I can still go Halaziel, Elemental Destruction. And actually, this was a strategically the totem up so I can heal more off Halaziel. I'm actually really smart, it just looked really stupid. Now you trade? This board is applying a lot of pressure to me. I probably have to Elemental Destruction it. I guess it's not clear if I have to play Halaziel. If I play Halaziel, it's either going to be on 1 or 2 health. That's a pretty big 50-50. If he's on 1, then the Spirit Claws just kills it. And sometimes he can even just roll spell damage to kill it anyway. So if I just play Elemental Destruction without Halaziel, I guess I just make a totem and equip Spirit Claws. I'm only on 5 mana next turn, it's kinda shitty. Maybe Halaziel Lightning Storm is fine, but I have to high roll on this guy. Let's just Elemental Destruction. I heal up to 30 and I kill 3 threats guaranteed. And I actually low rolled on the Halaziel, which is great. Means the weapon on its own isn't good enough. On 5 mana next turn. Wow, he had no play! I was gonna say on 5 mana this turn I don't really have a play either, but I drew Azure Drake, so... got him. Unfortunately I've used my biggest AoEs, and he still hasn't played Thunderbluff or anything. He's actually surrendering right now? Come on, Midrange Shaman player. Just because you don't instantly win in the first few turns doesn't mean you gotta quit.
Morgul versus Malfurion.
Playing Wild Growth is usually not the correct play. I'm just gonna chill. Got my spell damage, so if he plays Mire Keeper here, I can kill it. Got him. Make another totem. Kill that guy. Pass. I guess I just hex that guy and complete my totem collection. Can't really leave it up. I could also Lava Shock it, but the Lava Shock doesn't really allow me to do anything else, so may as well just go for the hex, I guess. Although the Lava Shock does kinda suck. There's always stuff to hex against Druid. Yeah, I'll just Lava Shock it. It's fine. My life total's not really under that much pressure right now. And then Hex is obviously better against like Malagos, Ragnaros, Arcane Giant, Ancient of War. He's gotta have at least 2 better Hex targets in his deck. Turn 7 Azure Drake Swipe Face is pretty good against Shaman. And suddenly I am under pressure. I guess I have to just play my own Drake though. So there's actually a good chance I'm dead here. Well, I can kill the Azure Drake. It's not pretty, but I can kill it. I guess I can go for Thalnos Lightning Storm, and then if I miss, I can Lava Shock it. I really can't take the 4 damage. Kinda sucks using my only AoE when I have a Halazeal in my hand. But Druid doesn't really have stuff to AoE anyway. I'm also using my last bit of spell damage when I have a Spirit Claws on the board.